What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
환영합니다.
I'm Keith.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Zach.
Hi.
So, y'all seen the thumbnail, y'all seen the picture, y'all know why y'all here. Another choreo battle.
Not just a choreo battle.
I want to test the waters with something.
Here we go.
Today, let's hit them with permission to dance and magic. I kind of want to test the gauge of everything. These is two bops that are in a similar fashion. And I kind of just want to see.
I'm not trying to be biased, but
kind of want to see
this,
something.
I know.
Hey. Wait, we came here with the.
Center RM.
Hey. Jail. It's the ball court in there too.
That's what we was just saying. Look at the Aaron Bowman Florida. Your money.
Oh, they feeling them. Hey. Jim fucking that shit. I like this. It's just like.
Only part of this song, only.
Hey. Wait, Jimmy gotta do the foot clink to the. No, the best part to me is the like we're dancing. Should chill off him, Shug. Said you a fool for this one.
Yes, you are.
All right, Army. I know the deal.
Now we right into it.
Let's jump right into this.
You said who?
Magic TXT.
TXT. It's just like magic. Hey. Hey. Oh, this is even a house party, but.
House party.
Used to be so afraid of all the games we played.
mic. This shit for all like, hey. Hey.
Not the stage walk.
Oh my. Like, somebody in the middle. Definitely the same room.
No, that one didn't have a basketball court.
I feel like they took it
That
down.
was the hardwood, I thought.
Because it's the same hardwood and everything. But yeah, yo, this is gearing up. A lot of choreo battles are dropping this month because in March we will have March Madness with all choreo videos. We're gonna select the best videos from K-pop that we've seen and that y'all suggested. Let them all battle out and then get a winner by the end of March. This is kind of just a little cook up. But yeah, y'all can jump right in and give your analysis of kind of what y'all like.
Left to right. Have a Dashery Johnson. Go ahead.
I don't want to go first on this one.
Oh, hold on. No. Wait. Fuck going first. Everybody, if you thought BTS won, raise your hand. All right, so I'll go first.
If you thought TXT won, raise your hand.
I mean, I think it's
Say no. I'm just fucking with you.
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I'm at a draw too.
I
am.
This is what I'll say, right?
They are both really close. So for me.
Yeah.
In TXT has Magic is a better song for sure, and it has it's a groove, so you have that going for it and everything like that. With me, the thing is just based on the synchronicity and just kind of like the shit with BTS is kind of just so automatic, like it was so effortless.
It's like magic.
It's beyond it. It's like sorcery.
Which is magic.
It's just magic.
It's beyond it. But it's really crazy. Like I said, BTS, their precision is just so uncanny.
TXT's wasn't?
Nah, it's great, but it's not uncanny.
Okay.
Uncanny is like, god damn, like the way they just, like I said, they just flow right into moves like it's nothing. Whereas you see them, I feel like they're, like I said, this is not me saying TXT is bad, but BTS was that much better, is what I'm saying. It's just that effortless. Like, you know, I'll run they Jones so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
You know where we at, bro?
I feel the looks.
The disrespect.
I'll have to disagree with you, Lo. Their joint was uncanny, yo. Like, did you see that Ferris wheel? Like, when they came around, boom, 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 boom. That was crazy, and they all stayed in line and stayed in that perfect diamond.
Yeah, because I mean, clearly, and we can keep it real with people on this page. We're not trying to turn this into a smear campaign or not trying to really diss anybody else. No, yes, you do for something like this. You probably give a little bit of change, just because I don't want this to turn into a tidbit. Because I feel like I don't
do
think
love
this
that
was
part, though.
this part was decent.
I do love that part.
Like precision. Turn right into it. Come on, dog.
No, and I see some people a little off, and some people a little higher than others. Yes, I do. But if you're trying to cap a little bit for something, I get it.
I'm not kidding.
But hold on, I'm not gonna lie. When I watched the BTS one, I did not feel like they were like I felt like they were just walking through it. So I couldn't really get into it fully. Like I felt like they can get more into it for me to actually say my full opinion to it. Like to me, it feels like it's a walkthrough. Like their dance practice, they know their moves already, so we're just going through it so we all know our marks.
Look at that shit. Like, come on, dog. Like,
It was a heel spin.
It was a hill spin, just an easy little turn.
all right, but no, y'all go ahead. I see the regular choreo battles is better.
Nah, it's just we just came, especially from the last choreos that we've done, saying the words synchronizations and everything for certain shit that we just seen. Is go off, Kurt.
Like I don't see what like.
Well, no, honestly, I do like both songs. Love both groups. I'm not going into it with any kind of bias or anything like that. To me, I feel like it's BTS because, and I don't want to say that this is a reason per se, but I felt they were much more creative with the way they would draw the eye to specific people, because you would have an odd number. You would have an odd number of people, right? 7,
Yeah.
and I believe TXT is
7
5,
and
right?
5, yeah.
7 and 5, so they both have odd. But I felt like with 7 people, they were able to work in much more wide formations and draw the eye better, like the way
It's a
they
bigger
would.
But
crew.
that's also because it's more people. We had the same
No,
conversation
no,
when
no,
it
no.
was
I'm
like
just,
NCT.
but I'm saying within the choreography, the way they utilize the elements of kind of giving everyone solo parts, tagging each other in, having people all face each other and then turn around so that one person's facing forward, that person steps forward, then they split 3 and 3 on the side. You get one walking down the middle. Like I feel like there was just much more creative and fluid ways to draw the eye. However, I do think TXT's was more uniform in the sense that it was more together. Like this was kind of more of a solo and like tagging.
So
kinda
TXT was
elements.
more synchronized.
I don't know that it's synchronization as opposed to the objective of the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
they were
permission to
getting
dance.
thrown
It's
around
people
here.
who are solo who kind of come together to, like, you're trying to bring people together. So it feels like it's motivated. But I don't know that it's not synchronized but it feels like the whole thing with Magic is that they're all kind of uniform from the beginning. But both choreographies, nonetheless, are great. And I will say that my favorite move between the two choreographies was the Ferris wheel thing. That just the way they synchronized that and lined it up, like I thought that was personally my favorite between the two. But as a whole, I still say permission to dance.
Yeah, because I still think with choreo battles and stuff, and obviously, you know what I mean, we're brothers, we banter back and forth up here. But some of the stuff when the choreo is so good from like all parties, things turn into like a nitpick situation almost, where you kind of just gotta at that point nitpick a little bit to, you know, kind of show
get
why
some
you pick,
separation?
to get a little bit of to get a little bit of separation to explain why in your mind this was a little bit better than that was. Because like I said, I don't personally think it was a situation where this is a 60-40. Like, you know what I mean? It's much closer than I think it is.
That was almost. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I do like some of the formations a little bit better here. And I guess my thing with choreo too is certain things that stand out a little bit more. If 2 or 3 moves from one group stands out a little bit more, sometimes that's kind of the pushing factor for why I chose them. But that's just me personally.
Yeah, maybe, like, I'm just kind of asking, like, as an analogy, is it like they had the better scene in the movie as opposed to the better movie?
I don't know, because the
far as
cinematography is kind of the same.
Yeah.
The story and dialogue and everything are pretty decent. Maybe they had characters in their movie that stood out a little better to me.
Okay.
And had and their set pieces were a little bit better when it came to the action sequences, if we're using that analogy, to me.
Okay, and this?
Yes.
TXT?
Mhm.
I got you.
Yeah, Nas, Zach, anything else from there?
I'm still at a draw. So
We broke
Yeah.
Nas
What did
down.
you? What had you at the draw? Just to get some clarity.
the chemistry with both of them, I felt like was there. I mean, as far as the things, as far as like moving, you know, more synchronized and stuff like that. I mean, sure, you could look at both of them and kind of find things, but the chemistry that they have is just like, nah, bro. It's tough to pick which one would be. If I had to pick one, I couldn't. And the crazy part is, it's like the songs to me don't factor in, but it's like the chemistry that they have when that song starts, man. It just it's tough to pick. I feel like whichever one you pick, you really can't lose, but it's tough to say like, oh, there's a definitive winner.
Keith?
I can't pick one.
I like them both. Permission to Dance was actually better choreography than I remember, and I think that's what kind of caught me off guard. The isolation part where they were like doing like the step out and then step back in, and whoever was in the center was like really isolated in their movements. I do like that part. I definitely agree with Zach with the Ferris wheel. And in some parts, I disagree with what Kurt was saying, because for those that don't know, we're kind of rewatching the TXT dancing right now, and they do have parts where they step out or they isolate a guy. It doesn't look as full and it's filled out because there's less people. And this is the argument that me and Nick have sometimes when he likes the big America's Best Dance Crew sort of look, and I like the small condensed look. It does look better when there's more people because it does fill it out. But don't tell them I said that.
Yeah, I don't think I was necessarily saying that they don't have those elements. I just don't think they were as well utilized, or they were as frequent, or maybe it's just that is an element of dance that stands out to me more personally in choreography than the group synchronization. But neither here nor there.
But I mean, even if they did, it wouldn't feel the same because the numbers wouldn't make it feel as full or as noticeable. Because like there was a part when the guy in the middle would do a move, and then the guy in the back left would do it, and then the guy in the front right would do it. And like they definitely have some moments in here. I'm still kind of.
You got a lot. I love not to cut you off, like the mirroring. Like they did a lot of mirroring, and they were mirroring from different places. Where it's like he would be where Nas is at mirror, I would be over here mirror, he would mirror, and then jump. Then we all would get back into the same thing. Little moments like that maybe didn't click for other people. I kind of like those moments.
It's definitely something you would have to nitpick, and it's really your preference. I'm usually very decisive when it comes to these things, but this is something I got to give a toss up. And I'll be honest, when this battle first started, I really had Magic winning it because I remember Magic's choreography was just as it is, was pretty good. And I think I was more so surprised by Permission to Dance to the point where I'm now at a gridlock.
No, I think BTS can sleep dance niggas to death if they wanted to, as far as like how long they've been together and just some of the dancing talent that they got. But that's the reason why I love choreo battles in particular, because dancing is so subjective. Someone might look at someone do some hip hop based things and they'll see it and just be like, that's not real dancing, or it's not, my cup of tea.
You mean like windmills?
And then see someone do something contemporary and be like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. And somebody hip hop based may see that and just be like, well, that's not.
Like if you look at Jim and Lai, and then you look at Tame and like Advice or something like that.
Exactly.
And then you look at something like The Boys, and it's like, like one is more sensual and contemporary, and one is more like acrobatic, perhaps, or hip hop based. So
I mean, you see it sometimes too, and it's so like when they actually do have dance battles, they'll have all style battles, which means anything goes.
Anything goes.
Yeah.
You'll see crumpers battle like b-boys, and it's the most awkward shit you've ever seen in your life because the dance styles don't match up. They don't match up, and it's like it's really you got to understand both sides.
Chris Brown.
Okay.
You got to understand
Keep saying this nigga name.
both sides of the board to know what's really going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
You a fan of Crumpler?
Yeah.
Everything?
Not the whatever the hell they were doing to Stomp the Yard. Not that shit. I don't know what that was.
Columbus shirts.
Actually, no. In that opening battle scene. That was Crumpin' because Tight Eyes was on the other team.
Yeah.
Tight Eyes was killing it. But no. No, but this is I'm at a crossroads.
Anybody else say anything they want to add?
So do we have like an official like?
Loke said it. He said it was 2-2-2.
2-2-2.
Y'all should write paper scissors that shit.
Nah, the Redeemers. We're gonna.
Broke the panel.
And I chose to be neutral. I'm France.
Hashtag redeemers.
Switzerland. I'm well.
See, you getting it wrong. Yeah, y'all gotta rock people.
Hashtag redeemers in the comments. Let us know how y'all feel. We're not your average reactors. We're gonna have conversations that some people don't want to have, and we also gonna push the boundaries of reacting. Make sure y'all tune in the Patreon for March Madness because BTS and TXT is gonna be going up against everybody. It's gonna be some juggernauts in there. Full month of fighting. Make sure y'all.
Some women in there too, not just male groups.
Some double
Yeah,
knots.
yeah. Everyone that y'all love will be all incorporated in there and stuff. Soloists and everything too. It's smoke for everybody. But y'all know the vibes. We love y'all to death. Gonna holler at y'all.
Love y'all.
Peace.